Oh man, oh man, oh man. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for clicking on this little video here. Well, you know, what a ride this has been, huh? First and foremost, this has been one hell of a ride. And I gotta say thank you to all of you. The experience, everything's been great. I've loved it. I have. It's what, 3:46 in the morning now. I've been debating making this video all morning. I've only been up for about a half hour, but you know, so what? We started playing this game when I think K50 was like the hot shit, you know. K40 was here, it was amazing. And K40 was around for a while. I came over to Evil. You know, we all know that. It was awesome. You know, they decided to recently, you know, screw a lot more people, I should say. But hey, it's Evony. Hey, we love this game anyways, right? They did announce K50 officially on Evony's Facebook page. As far as in-game stuff, I haven't seen anything yet. You know, no announcement, no upgrades to the game version or anything like that. Can't preview the new buildings, can't preview the new troops, the new academy, new research. Can't preview any of that just yet. Maybe in a couple of hours or maybe tomorrow or something. But yeah, you know, what a push it's been to get to just even 44. You know, like I've spent a lot of money to get over to 44. It feels like, you know, and a lot of vaults too, you know, well, family members, sorry. But yeah, you know, they did announce K50. It's over here on their main Facebook page. You guys can go check it out for yourself, and here it is right here. You know, new they have a rainbow with fire too. It's cute. New version incoming. The kingdom evolves, they're saying, right? Version upgrade. Building cap race level 50. Bring a massive boost to your power. Technology upgrades. Academy. New research branches. Offensive mastery and defensive mastery. Cool. We get a new academy. Who doesn't love research, right? I mean, it sucks right now because, you know, it soaks up gold like crazy at the moment. It's hard. It's hard enough right now just doing research I got. Man, help me out here. New gameplay. Oh wait, sorry. Military academy. 2 new formations. Charge formation and sweep formation. All right. Cav ground. Archer siege. Cool. New gameplay. Trade carriage. Dispatch your carriage to earn rich rewards. Curious what that means. New buildings. Wisdom dome. Studies sacred books to gain the power of wisdom. New content. Level 17 troops added. Train the mightiest warriors to further enhance your strength. Strong monsters and bosses now roam the wild. Defeat them for great treasures. For more details, please check in-game. If you cannot view the new feature, try updating your game to the latest version. I did, and I restarted, and yeah. And honestly, Evony, you guys can do better than this. That is such a cheesy little picture. This is how you guys announce K50? With a small little 2x2? Some ugly hands, bracers, shroud, shoulder pads. And this guy? And this cheesy text down here? New version? Come on. Any Tom, Dick, or Harry can use AI better than that. That's just... Come on. The money you guys make, put some effort into these pictures, alright? Come on, man. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Let's take a look at the comments. Let's take a look at the comments here. More money for Evony. CR cards. Hit scratches, not me. Money, fire. Well, if it's been something, time to leave the game. I think you're going to see a lot of this. Do you guys remember the massive wave of people selling back when K45 was announced? Like, it was massive, and I think you're going to see that again. Do you guys think that Evony's going to implode on itself this time around? What do you guys think? I'm curious. Evony must be trolling. It's time to delete the game. To be frank, it's real pain from free-to-play players. I mean, come on. It's been a pain for free-to-play players for a while. We're just adapting as we go, right? That's all we can do. It's literally many players will stop playing Shame on you, Evony. The King's Return. This guy posted his ID number. Come on, you guys are so greedy. This game is only for the money. You don't give a chance for non-coiners or low coiners. Already K45 with AK buffs and 10 mil March size. From now, we will put 10k buffs and more March size and we are screwed. Good job, Evony. K50. Evony create monsters with high rewards. You and pans are also not enough for K45. How can we reach K50? Good point. I just updated my app and I'm still not K50. This is false advertising. People are laughing. 50, nope. Rest in peace. The worst game to waste time on. I strongly disagree with that. Time to delete this game. No. Theria Games, this might be your most hated post yet. Let's go check out Theria. Let's go check out Theria. Let's follow Theria. Let's follow Theria. Oh, we just got 2 new comments too. Money hungry. What? I'm K38. Stupidity. 90% of the servers have only 1 to 2 K45s. How you launch K50 now? K45 buffs now. Hell for K41 and below. Just stop this type of nonsense announcement. You guys can see not a single person reply so far. Okay, well, I mean, I hate your picture, Evony. That is ugly. You can do better than that. The money you make, come on. And what is this? What is this new spiritual beast you're giving us here, huh? A flying goat? You announce a flying goat and then the next day you announce K50? What is that shit? What is that shit? Man, some wild shit we gotta deal with, huh? Listen. A lot of people are gonna quit. A lot of people are gonna leave the game. You're gonna see accounts go up for sale everywhere. Literally everywhere. Everyone's gonna have their little child meltdown. They're gonna have their temper tantrum, and all these accounts are gonna get sold, and a lot of shit talking is gonna be happening in Discords and blah 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 blah. You're gonna have a lot of people freaking out, but you know what? It ain't worth freaking out. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming, right? We all kind of felt it creeping, breathing down our necks, so to speak, right? Not a big deal. It's all part of the game. Evony is a business. They're in this business to make money. They're not here to make us happy. You gotta remember that. Yeah, you know, happy customers come back. Well, Evony's got a lot of people by the balls right now. They do. You know, they get us sucked in. We're financially invested. We're emotionally invested. We've made friends in this game. You know, it's a different style of life for some people. It's an escape. So I get it. You know, yeah, man, you know, they're pushing. They have no choice but to kind of push K50 now, because honestly, this game isn't like it used to be. They're not going to be attracting players as much as they used to. You know, look at all the newer servers. They're getting merges left and right. People are quitting left and right. You know, a new server starts, just say 500 people join the server, right, on the new server, and all of a sudden 2, 3, 4 months goes by and those 500 people are now down to 100 people, when, you know, before, you know, server 150 would be released and you'd get a couple thousand and a couple hundred would stay. It's not the case anymore. So I mean, you get to think they're appeasing the people that do spend that kind of money, the people that can't push the K50. You know, that's their bread and butter. And they're making those people happy. But, you know, I remember talking to Mikasa yesterday, aka Chewy, you know, and he mentioned the game imploding on itself. There's guys out there that kind of follow these types of games, and, you know, they kind of track how the games progress, how the popularity goes, and eventually, you know, they get kind of greedy and the games implode on themselves. Do you guys think that this is a moment where Evony kind of implodes on itself? I mean, you gotta face the facts here. You know, it's hard enough to get to 44, right? And to make the 45 push, like Asta did over here. Evony is a scam. Okay, he's right. He is right. But to make that push to 45, I mean, you gotta remember it's what, well over 1.5 trillion resources of each. And and the speeds that go along with it, nobody in their right mind has those kinds of speeds just naturally playing the game. You know, the amount of money you have to invest is insane. So the fact that they're tossing out K50 when the struggle for 45 is still out there, I think is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. And it's it's going to separate a lot of people as well. You know, I mean, I think you have competitive alliances that are fighting to be up there, try and make the push to 45, even 44. And, you know, now with 50 being released, I think you're going to see a lot of those small to mid-sized alliances kind of die out, the people quit, which is going to cause a lot more separation for the players and servers and continents themselves. You know, the dominant continents or alliances that, you know, that have multiple 45s, I think you'll still see a handful of people quit the game from those alliances and sell out because, you know, the investment they made for 45. I think it'll be less people, but a handful of people that are 45 that made the push there and made the investment. I think you'll see a couple of them leave the game. But you're going to see a lot of these main alliances that have the wallets, that have the push for it, that have the pink gems that they scammed and, you know, falsely bought and all that stuff. That are doing the chargebacks and the credit cards and all that stuff, you know, that are more like whales for the game, that cheated their way to the top. I think you're going to see a lot of them still push, but it's going to make a lot of separation. You know, you're only going to have 1 or 2 main alliances per server, or I mean per continent. I mean, I'm just speculating here, you know, but you know, the chargebackers, the scammers, all that fun stuff, you know, they'll be happy they get their K50, all those major alliances out there. It should be interesting. Me personally, I'm just gonna keep grinding away, baby. You know how we do over here. Evil is recruiting, by the way. We are recruiting. We don't have any big keeps available right now, but we do have some smaller keeps. You know, if you've already spent some time and money on this game, why not go somewhere that's fun to play? You know, we have such a great group of people over here, an amazing group of people. Consider it. Think about it. Why stay in a miserable server when you can come have fun with us? You know? You're gonna spend money anyways. You're gonna be playing anyways. Call it a loss. K50's out. Call it a loss. Come over here. Come have some fun. Enjoy your time when you're online. You know? That's what I think. And I think I have a very unpopular opinion at the end of the day. Ultimately, I think K50 is good for this game. It really sucks, and I don't like it, but I think it's needed for many, many, many reasons. And we can kind of deep dive into that on our next live stream, which will be tonight. We're doing Bog. But yeah, for now, listen, chat. Yeah, K50's here. Open your mouth. Take that pill, swallow it. They announced it, unless they're screwing with us. It's official. Just accept it, alright? It's all part of the growing pains. We'll be okay. We'll still play. We'll still live stream. We'll still have some fun. So, yeah. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys tonight for the live stream. Have a good morning. Peace.